Twitch stuff mean you finally get the 70-30 sub split? Yes, actually, for the first 100K, right? Like the number of people that actually are impacted by the Twitch sub change is like 1,000 people out of millions. And I think I'm one of them. Listen, there's two things they should have done. One is 70-30 for all subs no matter what. But number two, at the very least, if they're going to be smart about it, if they're going to be a business, they're going to be ruthless. They should have done 70-30 for raw tier ones up to the first 100K. And that way, they still get to milk the top streamers who have all of the subs. And they can't really get a popular movement going because all the small streamers will be happy. So they won't they won't join the cause. Right now, what they're doing is like helping almost nobody and making it kind of confusing and getting everyone kind of angry. Twitch has made a lot of unforced errors. Hey, Shrek, in your opinion, do you think that Twitch losing money really affects Amazon at all? Yes, it's a pimple on Amazon's ass. And if it's a big enough, annoying, painful pimple, you want to get rid of it. You know, you want to fix that. But Amazon it's too big for the money to matter. But it's also like Amazon is not trying to run a charity here. And they've been pressuring Twitch to be profitable for a long time. Primes are a massive money sink. Massive is debatable. Amazon Prime is massive as it is. I think the one thing that is become apparent, though, is that nobody is buying or keeping Amazon Prime because of the free Prime on Twitch. Like that it has changed the sales of Prime at 0%. So it didn't do what the fuck the point was. Is it true that Kick used Amazon-owned servers? Yes, they did. They use AWS, Amazon Web Services, to stream. So Kick does pay Amazon for every live stream, I mean, for streaming the bandwidth. Everyone uses AWS though? Well, yeah, it's Azure from Microsoft or is AWS from Amazon. But saying everything uses it is not a counter argument. Yeah, okay, their money goes to Amazon, their direct competitor, but like, so does everyone else. So Amazon's really strong. Do you think there's a point where Amazon would abandon Twitch? No, I don't think so. Unless Twitch lost. You know, like the way Google or Facebook abandoned Facebook Gaming and the way Microsoft abandoned Mixer. If Twitch lost all its users, they'd abandon it. But as long as it has users, they'll just keep trying to figure out how to monetize it. Did I ever tell a story about when Twitch launched the game shop? Twitch was trying to make a Steam competitor. And this is like one of the later it's like one of the projects I worked on Twitch before I quit. And it's one of the things that made me want to quit. Because I remember they were like, all right, they had some Amazon guys come in too. And they were all like, we were all in a meeting. And they had a whiteboard, right? And they were writing projected sales numbers for the first week on their whiteboard. And it was you know, I'm thinking like 40 to 60 million or something. Something crazy. Maybe I'm smoking reefer. I forgot. It was a huge number. It was big, right? They were just talking about how like, okay, so even on our low estimate, and the low estimate was like 20 million, even on our low estimate, we'll still be able to, you know, make back the cost, and this will healthy. And then they projected growth, you know? They had like a up into the right graph and numbers, and I just remember vividly this meeting. And I remember I was talking to like JWitch something, and I was like, man, this seems like a bad idea. Like, why would people buy here and not Steam? Like, what the fuck is the advantage? Or at the very least, why not integrate it into Amazon and they can buy it through Amazon? Because we're part of Amazon now. But it was like an entirely separate, shitty storefront connected to Twitch. And so anyway, you know, we're saying that, but nobody's listening. And these fucking executive people, higher level, not even executive, director level people, were like forcing it down mid, just saying how great it was going to be. And then we launch it, and I remember we got the updated sales numbers or the updated graph for the first week when they were still doing the reporting on it, and it was like $0. I mean, it was like $600. You know what I'm saying? It was something. It was absurd. It was like insanely low. Like shockingly, horrendously, hilariously low. Like nobody was using it. And after that week, they never reported on it again. Everyone who had been championing it, like pretending they never fucking supported it, they jumped to other teams, or they, you know what I'm saying? It was a complete abdication. And it was sunset almost immediately. Like they shut it down so quickly. And I remember thinking, wow, that's so fucked. Because I had to work on some of the launch marketing for it. We did like some Twitch Weekly thing, some social stuff, and like a video, maybe an email marketing. We did like a whole thing for it. And like, I remember thinking there's no way to sell this because there's no answer to the question, why the fuck would anyone use this over Steam? Same thing happened to Discord's Game Shop. Yeah, Discord did it after Twitch. I remember that because I was talking to a Discord employee at either PAX or TwitchCon. They had a Discord booth and I was still working there, or I had just quit. And I was talking to them and I was like, hey, so you guys are working on a store, huh? We did the same thing at Twitch and it was a pretty big flop. You know, the big problem is nobody has a good reason why they wouldn't go to Steam. What is your guys' answer to that? He just stared at me kind of blankly. Because we were talking about it. He was so excited. He was like, yeah, it's going to be amazing. Like, it's going to be built right in the Discord. You're going to be able to buy games. And I was like, okay, yeah, but why would they not just use Steam? And he like paused. Like he'd never fucking thought of that question. Like that never crossed his mind. And I was like, oh, no, you know, because I'm in person. I'm not going to try and fucking confrontation here. I was like, yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure you guys are, you know, it makes sense. You guys are, no, it seems cool. But like in my mind, I was like thinking, this is fucked. This makes no sense. Atriok, low key, my favorite part of cons is to crush the soul of dumb innovators. You sound like an asshole.